So I know I've only made videos on TDX so far, but this time I'm going to show you a hidden gem in the TD genre. And that game is Visionary Squad. It's not like your standard tower defense game, and you'll see what I mean very soon. On joining, you're greeted with a quaint little lobby. There's a couple of small details. There's a dance floor upstairs, for example, and a level only 10 area, which as of right now doesn't serve a purpose, just to be a cool place to hang out. To play a game, you either create your own lobby and choose from a selection of different difficulties and maps. You can join someone else's lobby that they made, or you can do a quick match with random people and difficulty. Now let's get to the gameplay. In Visionary Squad, a team of 5 players, including you, attempt to defend your base from an onslaught of enemies, where one person is a Visionary, who acts like a standard tower defense game player, and everyone else are Visionites, who are in first person and their task is to defeat the enemy. After everyone has loaded in, you will be taken to this intermediate lobby area, where the Visionary will be voted in. In case you don't want to play as a Visionary, they added an opt-out button, so if you love playing as the Visionites, which I'll talk about later, then you can always pick that option. If you get voted in as Visionary, you now have to pick 3 different magical abilities. All of them are helpful. You get 1 epic one and 2 normal ones. They can range from something as simple as a little healing to an entire map wipe. If you didn't get a full squad, then the missing players will be placed with bots and you can choose which Visionites the bots will play as. When you load in as Visionary, you will see that you have 2 main currencies up at the top of your screen and your magic at the bottom left. The dollar currency is for upgrading the Visionites. The blue currency is for placing down and upgrading your towers. They're at the bottom of your screen. And the magic is used to cast your magical spells. Your purpose as Visionary is to upgrade the Visionites and place down towers to help them defend your base. For example, I can place down a healing tower that will help my nearby Visionites of the damage they take and preventing them from dying. Or I could upgrade one of the Visionites to give it some new abilities and more damage. For my magic, I can make a damage circle for all my curses to kill a couple of enemies. Now, to the most interesting part of my opinion, the Visionites. After the Visionaries voted in, then people who are not voted are taken to a screen where they pick which Visionite they're willing to play. You only start with a selection of 5 at the beginning, but I've already played and unlocked some, so for simplicity I'll be playing as the Scout, one of the starter ones you get. As a Visionite, you'll play in first person and shoot the enemies. The enemies will directly attack you and will kill you first before they go for the base. As the Visionary levels you up, you'll gain abilities like at level 3. As Scout, I get a roll ability. You'll also gain stat increases at every level to things like damage, fire rate, and health. Like every TD game, after enough waves have gone by, a boss will appear, in my case the Goblin King for play on the easiest difficulty. After you shoot the boss for a while, he dies and you get coins. You can use those coins to unlock new Visionites, get new Visionary towers, and even purchase skins. This is a big strong suit for the game, because nothing costs more than 1200 coins, and you make about 200 to 300 coins on a win. This is especially great since there is 31 Visionites, each with a unique purpose and playstyle. For example, the Paintballer. It is a very good crowd control, but is incredibly frail with only 30 HP. So to deal with this, you could have someone play as the Slicer Visionite, a single target tank, so the paintballer can sit safely in the back with the Slicer tanking everything. There is an infinite amount of ways to play, whether you're the Visionite or the Visionary, and you can get all the things you need for builds very quickly, so you can start playing how you want earlier. Or if you want to change your style of play, it won't take too long to get everything you need for it. Now, not everything's perfect. It's still subject to a lot of problems TD games typically have. It's a little unbalanced, well actually very unbalanced, especially if you're playing on the easier difficulties. Some of the Visionary towers are very broken, like the helicopter. When it's maxed out, it has a ton of DPS, can't be killed, and has infinite range. So it is very, very good. Some of the getting rewards fast also is bad because one of, if not the best Visionite in the game, the Juggernaut, has incredibly high DPS and health, but only for a cost of 600 coins, which is at most 3 wins. And my biggest complaint, which is the reason why I made this video in the first place, is that there's not enough people playing it, especially for its matchmaking style. When there's at most 70 people online and it hardly gets to that max, you have to be in the same lobby as someone to join their match. It is very difficult to find a game of people who want to play. A couple of side tidbits about Visionary Squad. It just came out with its Valentine's update, as well as a bunch of new rebalances to the towers in the game. So the game is in active development, if any of you had that question. There's no skin crates to the game. At most, the skin is 1200 coins that is rotating daily, so you don't need to gamble on the skins you want. You just get to pick and choose. which is amazing. And finally, I've met 3 of the testers in the game, and all seem to be connected to the people who actually play the game, and they seem really nice, in case any of you were wondering about the staff. That's all I have to say about Visionary Squad. Hope you can play it and enjoy it. See y'all later.